Trump says, "I'm a deal maker. I want to make a deal with Iran. A deal that is forced by bullying, whose outcome is predetermined, is not a deal. It is coercion. The Iranian people will not submit to coercion. That is not called a deal. Sitting down to talk only to produce a foregone result. That is coercion. Iran cannot be influenced by such bullying the way some other countries can." US resources and weaponry have been made abundantly available to the Zionist regime so they could be dropped on the defenseless people of Gaza. The US is an accomplice in this crime. The US president says that they're fighting terrorism, but more than 20,000 children and infants have been martyred in these attacks. The US president says they're fighting terrorism. Children as young as 4 years old, 5 years old, and newborns, you've killed over 20,000 of them. Were these children terrorists? You're the terrorists. You, the US, are the terrorists who've created Daesh and unleashed them on West Asia. You keep them in reserve to use them one day. A number of the Daesh elements are currently under the control of the US. They're being held somewhere to be used wherever they wish at any time, he said. They did not expect that an Iranian missile, made by the hands of Iranian youth, could, with its own fire, reduce the depths of some of their sensitive research centers to ash. They did not expect it, but it happened. These missiles were able to penetrate deep into some of the Zionist regime's important sites and destroy them. In a soft war, the enemy tries to make the people depressed and to lose all hope of their own abilities. The US president tried to give hope and boost the morale of the disappointed Zionists in occupied Palestine with a handful of empty words and his buffoonery. This is my analysis of the US president's trip to occupied Palestine. He prides himself on bombing and destroying Iran's nuclear industry. Fine. Keep living that fantasy. But who are you to interfere when another country has a nuclear industry? Who are you to say what it should or should not have? What business is it of the United States whether Iran has nuclear facilities or an industry? These interventions are illegitimate, improper, wrong, and coercive.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.